Good afternoon, everybody. It is Connie here. Welcome back to another lunchtime vlog video. You know what? I'm running so low on time right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna have this ready for John by the time he comes home for lunch, but I'm gonna do my best. So we better get started. I'm making a beef curry today, so let's go into the kitchen. Okay guys, very quickly, this is what I've got. These are not the normal ingredients that I like to put in my curry. I don't have red potato and I don't have onion. Those are the main things that I always put in my curry, but once again, I don't have that on hand, so I just had to look in the fridge and see, you know, what I have in the kitchen. So luckily I have some carrots, and I purposely chopped it thin so that it cooks faster. And then I have some red bell pepper. That's actually half a red bell pepper. And since I don't have regular onions, I just chopped up a bunch of green onions, and I believe these may be like 2 stalks, maybe 2.5. And then I have some French green beans that I bought from Trader Joe's, and I just had like half a bag left, so I went ahead and chopped these in half. So that's what I've got to work with, and let's go over and saute the beef. That's the first thing we do, and then here's the curry. Here, there we go. In 1 pack, there's 2 of these, so I'm just making half, and that should be plenty for 2 people. Okay, so this is the pot that I have the fire going right now. This is where I'm gonna, you know, cook the curry. So what I'm gonna do is I have some soft butter right here, and I'm just gonna take, let me reach over there. I'm gonna take about this much, and I'm gonna just stick it in here, let it melt down. Then I'm gonna add this lean meat and saute it in the butter. Some of you guys who are really healthy might not like the fact that I'm using butter, but it just makes it taste a lot better. And I'm gonna take some kosher salt and really salt this up really well. And I'm also going to take some, then I'm also gonna take some of this black pepper, and I can't do it with 2 hands, so I'm gonna have to turn this off. Okay, so I went ahead and put some pepper in there, and now I'm just gonna stir the meat around. So if you had chopped onions, which is really awesome for curry, I would just go ahead and put it in now, mix it in with the beef, and just saute it for a little bit. So the beef doesn't have to get completely cooked at this point. You're just trying to cook it down just a little bit with the butter. Okay, now I'm gonna add some water, and I can't use both hands for that, so I'm just gonna have to come back. Okay, so I went ahead and just added the water. I eyeballed it. I didn't really measure it because I've done this so many times. For half pack cooking, 6 servings, there it is. Use half amount of ingredients with 3 1/3 cups water. So basically all you have to do is just read the ingredients on the back of the, you know, of this, and then oh, by the way, this is the brand that I like to use, and I like to use medium hot because John doesn't like his food too spicy. So Golden Curry, that's the brand that I like to use, and I get this at the Asian market. See there? We're gonna put this whole thing in here. Put it in carefully so that the water doesn't splatter. And this is the curry, and this is what's gonna be the main flavor, and it's just gonna melt in that hot water. Make sure the heat is a little, yeah, it's like on a medium high. Not too high, but medium high. And then just stir all this around. And the key with curry is to just continually stir it around. Okay, so then because the curry is going to be melting, you don't want to leave it alone. You don't want to leave the pot covered without continually checking on it. Okay, so that's going to melt down, and at this point you want to also add all the vegetables. Okay, so I'm going to just take this over and put it all in. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, so I've got all the vegetables in here and the curry is still melting down. And now we're gonna want to cover this and let all the vegetables cook. All right, so I'm liking this consistency a lot. I'm just gonna keep stirring it around so that things don't stick to the bottom of the pan, which is something that's likely to happen when you're cooking curry and you have the lid covered on it. You kind of tend to forget. You're like, oh, just let it cook, but then, you know, it's starting to stick. So you gotta keep stirring it. And I'm loving this thick consistency so far. For me, like in the past, like when I've made curry, the problems that I always run into was I added too much water and it's too liquidy. It's just too watery, and curry is not supposed to be that way. It's kind of supposed to be like kind of like a thick gravy type of, you know, texture. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the person as well. Sometimes people like it a little bit watery and I personally don't. So yeah, so the thing is that you just have to be careful in the beginning when you're adding the water to not add too much. It's always better to add a little bit and then, you know, add more as you go along. So yeah, so far I'm really liking this consistency. So looks like the vegetables are getting very well cooked down. So when it gets near to the end of cooking, you want to also lower the heat. Just put it all the way on low and just have it simmering for a while and let the last of the vegetables just get all cooked up, and we'll be ready to go. Don't you hate it when you're all done with everything else and you're about to scoop the rice and you realize that you didn't press the button to cook the rice? I'm so frustrated. Okay, so here is the curry. We've got some lean beef, some French green beans, carrots, green onions, and some red bell pepper. Smells really good. Curry always smells really good. Okay guys, sorry if that was kind of like a crazy vlog. I think it's because I was just rushing. I got everything started so late. I dropped my camera and it was just a hot mess today. But yeah, so like I said, a lot of the ingredients that I like to put in, well, not a lot, but a few of the ingredients I normally put in to the curry I didn't have, like onions and red potatoes, which I just chop up really small. I love to have potatoes in there, but I didn't have either of those, so I just went ahead and substituted and looked in my fridge, and that's what I came up with. So hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, well, this lunchtime vlog, and let me know in the comments below if you guys plan to make curry anytime soon, and if there's anything different that you like to do with your Japanese curry. So there's John. He's eating. He's really hungry. How is it?
It's good.
Yeah, so John really likes curry. That's one of his favorite dishes, and I've made it for him before many times, but he wanted that today, so that's what I made. So I'll catch you in the next vlog. Thanks for watching, everyone, and give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if you're gonna make this curry, and also if there's anything different that you like to do with your curry, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! I actually love to have mine with these tiny little petite pickles. So those are my little pickles that I like to have. You can also, Koreans like to eat this with kimchi, but today I feel like pickles for some reason. So yeah, thanks for watching.